Hello guys, do you want more of Nova and Ali from The Notebook? I haven't read Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, but I watched the movie. I found Happy Place by Emily Henry is the contemporary version of The Notebook. Happy Place, as my first introduction to Emily Henry, has been full of cuddles like a peaceful sleep after a tired day. Oh gosh, this tomb really tested my arm strength. I'm so relieved from all my London novels. Without much ado, let's start. The main character is Harriet Kilpatrick and it is written in her point of view. Harriet from southern Indiana, Cleo from New Orleans, Sabrina from Manhattan have been best friends for years and they went school together, but now they are living and working in different places. Sabrina has planned a summer get together at her family summer cottage in Maine. All three girls spend most of the holidays at this Maine cottage for years. Now Sabrina's father selling the house next month. Now they all want to spend together one last week to say final goodbye to the cottage. Cleo's girlfriend is Kimmy and Kimmy is a cutie pie. They both work on farms. Sabrina is like she directly landed from the Upper West Side. Her boyfriend is Path. Path is a senior. They both are lawyers. Path was Cleo and Harriet's roommates. I found Path is like Patrick from The Perks of Being Wallflower. Harriet is involved in surgery. She's a brain surgeon doing residency in San Francisco. Her ex-boyfriend is Wyn from Montana. He's a hot stuff. He is Sabrina's friend. Wyn and Harriet have been lying to their friends about 5 to 6 months about their breakup. Now Harriet reaches Maine Cottage on Monday. She expects to meet all of her 4 friends except Wyn. Seeing Wyn in the cottage knocks her over with a feather. I truly felt someone was behind this, like someone knew they broke up and had done this purposefully. I realized it must be Path or Sabrina. Harriet doesn't know Sabrina invited Wyn to the cottage. Harriet and Wyn are role models to Sabrina and Path for their long distance relationship of almost 10 years. Sabrina and Path announced they are engaged. Sabrina, who said she would never get married, announces she's going to get married this weekend in the cottage. Now Harriet feels completely trapped. Let's see what happened in the past. Harriet is like an I don't mind of character. Her friends are so cool. Like when Harriet had a crush on Bryant, Cleo and Sabrina made a PowerPoint to tell her how bad he was. Harriet started going to medical school. She did her last spring term in London. After coming to the US, she met Wyn. Wyn is aesthetic. He usually flirts with her more often. I felt his inferiority since the first meeting. He thought she was out of his league. Eventually, they both fell in love. I want to bottle the love they had for each other. They moved together. She started doing residency and he worked in the furniture repair shop. Harriet's mother said she expected more from her than Wyn. She is really a snob. Did you feel Alice's mother from The Notebook here? When Harriet met Wyn's family, she felt at home. She knew that Wyn belonged here, not in San Francisco with her. They both were engaged after years. Seasons passed. Wyn appeared mysterious to her. Their earnings were like living hand to mouth. Wyn felt like he was moping around without earning money to pay the bills and rent. They did not show their hurt, but the pain grew in them. Somewhere along the line, they stopped being for each other. Wyn took the plunge, learned architecture, and joined as an assistant architect. Furniture repairs to designer is a pipe dream for Wyn, so he didn't want to disclose this to Harriet until it succeeded, because he did not want to look like a constant failure. She could understand he had been slipping away from her life. Their love burst at the seams. Unfortunately, Wyn's father died. He went to Montana and stayed with family there for months. Harriet had never been mad at him or fought with him if he missed calling her. Wyn abruptly broke their relationship and returned all the gifts. They did not break up with proper reasoning. Let me tell you what is going on at present. They don't want to ruin their friends' happy days, so they decide to act, basically fake the relationship. There are so many things going on each day. The summer is in the air. It is clearly planned out by Sabrina. I love this girl. There is no place for anomalies in Sabrina's life. Everything is about perfection. Wyn and Harriet are sharing a bedroom for a week. The honeymoon elements running through a cottage are the perfect setting for their fake relationship. Reading the first few chapters tells me they still haven't gotten rid of the breakup. She must have felt uneasy after the broken relationship, but she still wanted every ounce of his body to touch her. How paradoxical is it? Theo and Sabrina has some grudges, but when Sabrina finds Cleo is pregnant, she is genuinely happy for her. A friend like Sabrina is always needed in every group. Otherwise, we will never know how we will lose everyone in life, and years later, meeting the very close one feels so awkward. She really knows how to make her friends happy. She is all-hearted and generous. Oh my god, so much snogging. I was not prepared for this romance. It is blooming in them, like they have just met. It is not just closed door proximity, but also more PDA between Harriet and Wyn. Since it is written in Harriet's point of view, I can't quite figure out what Wyn is thinking. If he didn't like her, wouldn't it be quite difficult for him to be ultra romantic after breakup? So he likes her, but she is not sure what broke them apart. They don't seem awkward at all, being so close. They don't seem friendly at all. It is so obvious they want each other. Isn't it pretty similar to Notebook, except they did not grow old together, but the story stopped as soon as they... Okay, I can't tell. Sorry. It is full of romance and has no bad vibes. Emily Henry's writing style is so casual and flowing. I crawl under the duvet most mornings with a cup of tea or at night to read this. The writing is good, the romance is too pleasant to read. Okay, the book cover. I like the robin egg blue color of this. Isn't it too gorgeous? I immensely enjoyed this. I highly recommend this if you are moonful, and even if this looks too, you can easily refill through it. I haven't rated this 5. Okay, I will keep this down. This is really testing me. And because it was apparently more predictable. We reached the end of the review. If you like this review, please like and comment on this video. And also please subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, lot of positivity and love.